Ready to meet your new favorite cookie, Cranberry White Chocolate Chip Perfection. Hi, welcome back to Cooking with Rachel from Scratch. I'm going to be showing you how to bake these easy cranberry white chocolate chip cookies. The fancy tools, just pure cozy sweetness. For dry ingredients, we're going to need 180 grams of flour or 1.5 cups. 1.5 cups of rolled oats, teaspoon of baking soda and a half teaspoon of salt, a half cup of cranberries, 1.5 bags of white chocolate chips, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, 2/3 of a cup of butter, 2/3 of a cup of brown sugar. For my first step, I'll be mixing in my 2/3 a cup of butter with my 2/3 a cup of brown sugar. If you don't have a mixer, that's okay. I've done these cookies so many times just by hand. While I'm creaming together my sugar and my butter, I'm going to mix my dry ingredients. Half teaspoon of salt and my teaspoon of baking soda, my 1.5 cups of dry oats, rolled oats. I'll be mixing this together very well. Adding my 2 eggs and my teaspoon of vanilla. One little tip, the harder you hit your eggs, the easier they are to crack. Mix this. Okay, now I'm going to dump my dry ingredients into the wet ingredients. Now we'll mix it all together. Okay, so before adding the rest of the ingredients, I'm going to give it a good scrape. I'm going to be adding my white chocolate chip. Now I'll add my dried cranberry. This ingredient is optional, that's why I didn't include it in the beginning. I'll be adding in a cup of walnuts. I feel better when I add the walnuts because it's a healthy ingredient. Lastly, we're going to place our cookies on a baking sheet and bake at 350 for 10 to 12 minutes. By the way, you do not need parchment paper. I'm just putting it on so it's less of a mess. And finally, we will place our cookies in the oven.